Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be looking at scalar multiplication of matrices. There are basically two types of multiplication for matrices. You have the scalar multiplication and then the matrix multiplication. So in this video, I'll be looking at scalar multiplication, and next video, I'll be looking at matrix multiplication. So what is the concept of scalar multiplication? We've seen what a matrix is. A matrix is simply an array of number that can be surrounded or that are usually within brackets. Scalar are just a number. So for example, we know that matrices, let's say we have matrix A, can be in this form: A11, A12 for a 2 by 2 matrix, A21, A22. So A11, A12, A21, A22, they are all numbers. They are just scalars. But then having a combination of scalars surrounded by brackets, so that's a matrix. And then we can have a scalar. It can be any number. Let's say from negative all the way to positive. This can be any number: -5, 6, can be any number. That's just what a scalar is. And if in this case we are to multiply a matrix by a scalar, so we are simply looking for the solution to matrix A multiplied by a scalar, say k. So we are simply looking at how we can multiply A by k to give us a k. So how this work is element wise, and it's very simple. So let's say we have a scalar k and we have multiplied it by a. So this is simply going to be k multiplied by a. We know that a is a matrix, so a can be a11, a12, a21, and a22. So to do this, we are going to multiply each element of the matrix by k. So we are going to have k a11, k a12, k a21, and ka 22. So that's simply how we can find scalar multiplication of matrices. So let's look at an example to better illustrate this point. So given a matrix, let's say we have x to be equal to 4, -11, -8, and 3. I have another matrix y, which is given by -5, 1, 0, 6. And we have to find basically 2x. So in this case, 2 is the scalar and x is the matrix. We have to find 2x, -3y. So 2x and -3y, that's what we have to find. So in this case, we are just asked to multiply scalar 2 by the matrix x. So the first one, which is 2x, so this is going to be 2 multiplied by x, and x is 4, -11, -8, 3. So in this case, you multiply each element of matrix x by 2. And I'm going to have 2 multiplied by 4 to give me 8. 2 multiplied by -11 to be -22. 2 multiplied by -8 to be -16. And 2 multiplied by 3 to be 6. So this is simply multiplication of 2 and x. So that's scalar multiplication. Don't forget, we'll simply take the scalar, which is 2, and multiply it by each element of the matrix x. Whether we have 2 by 2 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix, a single column matrix, or a single row matrix, scalar multiplication is the same. We multiply it by each element of that particular matrix. And in this case, the matrix can be of any dimension. In last tutorial, when we were looking at addition and subtraction of matrix, we said that both matrices that you want to add or subtract must be in the same dimension. But in this case, you are only looking at a single matrix and then you are multiplying it by a scalar. So the matrix can be in any dimension before you do the multiplication. So it's not restricted. You can always have any matrix, and multiplying it by a scalar is straightforward. So here we have -3y. So -3 multiplied by every element of y. And again, our y is -5, 1, 0, 6. So the answer will be -3 times -5, that is 15. Minus 3 times 1, that's going to be negative 3. Negative 3 times 0, that's going to be 0. And negative 3 times 6, that is going to be negative 18. So, and there you have it, scalar multiplication of matrices. If you find this tutorial useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, and don't forget to subscribe and share with anybody that might have a reason to need this tutorial. So thank you very much for that. Next tutorial, I'm going to be looking at matrix multiplication of matrices. And after that, I'm going to be looking at another topic in matrices, which is pre-multiplication and post-multiplication. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.